Ladies and gentlemen, I have promised you many things in this stream. However, the most requested in my chat has been Afro, the Coldest Samurai by Dachamp. So, let me tell you something simple. I am not only a big fan of Dachamp, but I'm a big fan of Afro Samurai. I have seen it maybe like 10 years ago. So it's been a while, but I'm very excited to see my man break down how cold this man actually is.
So while they fighting, the bad shorty's out here watching from a distance. So she calls up DJ Noodle Barnacle and tells him,
"Play my shit, baby."
Uh-oh.
So bro pulls out his mixtape. Nigga said, "I'm about to go platinum with this." And they end up getting jumped by the damn Foot Clan. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to return once again to the round table of Black Air Force activity, a series that we observe and analyze 2D niggas going to beat the shit out of other 2D niggas for our joy and entertainment.
That's it, baby. That's what it's all about. This is just reskinned biggest flexes in anime, and I am all here for it.
And ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. Today, we is going over one of the coldest niggas to ever grace a manga panel in animation itself. And not to mention the nigga's riz is unspoken. But ladies and gentlemen, the coldest samurai to ever do it.
This man strikes fear in the heart of every boner. Look at this man. Look at this. Look at how much of a Giga Chad this is. A samurai with an afro? Like, why would you have an afro if you're a samurai? It'll just get stuck in brambles. But he doesn't care about brambles. He's Afro Samurai.
Coldest samurai to ever do it. This nigga afro. I mean, come on, y'all. This man was so cold. They had to get Samuel L. Jackson to voice this nigga. I mean, what more evidence do you need? I mean, I'm still gonna do the trial and shit.
I just put him on the biggest flexes list right now.
But y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, so strap in, get some popcorn, and
I'm
without
ready.
further ado,
Ready, bro.
Exhibit A. Yeah, alrighty.
Spoil the crap out of me, daddy. I've already seen this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I've seen Afro Samurai forever ago. I'll probably never watch it again, but I am more than happy to say that I have rewatched one of the fight scenes many, many times. This man in his man versus army fight is a terror.
Understand how this man became the coldest nigga to ever walk the earth? We gotta go back to the past. Now, as we can see, Afro is a little ugly ass jit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You cannot tell me that bro is not—
Wait, was that the Uncle Ruckus tuba in the background? You really ruined me.
built like the black ass NPCs from Sonic Unleashed. That big ass bobblehead, this nigga is a Funko Pop. And then look at this man.
I'm so happy he could say the things that I can't.
Man, looking cold as a mug. So Afro's dad has the
That's the biggest glow up in history.
#1 headband. And you see, the #1 headband in this world basically means you is the coldest man to walk the earth. You is him. But there comes some baggage with it. Because everybody's your op. Everybody wants the goddamn headband. But you have to have the #2 headband to challenge the #1. So Afro's dad is about to face off against the #2 headband. Now you see, the holder of the #2 headband is this man named Justice. But to be honest with ourselves, this is literally Freddy Krueger.
Yo, how awesome it is. And dude, just think about how epic it is that the antagonist's name is Justice.
Bro decided to make a guest appearance. So this man Freddy wasted no time. Bro pulled out the dual revolvers and started blasting. But that man Afro's dad was the coldest man on the earth for a reason. He started blitzing bro. Had this man on his heels tiptoeing back to Elm Street. So as he has bro right where he wants him, he goes in for the kill shot. But unfortunately, Freddy had tricks up his sleeves. He decapitates this nigga right in front of his son.
How sick is that of a backstory? It's like, oh my god.
Fatality.
And then this man picks up his head, takes off the #1 headband,
How
and
dark
throws
is
it at this little nigga. He said, "Here's your nappy-headed ass daddy head, boy."
Oh my god, can you imagine growing up like this? Oh man, oh dog, oh dude.
So then he walks to Afro, this traumatized kid that just saw his dad's head get cut off, and he says, "Ooh, it's unfortunate you had to see that little nigga. But it's all good though, cause guess what?
You fair to what? New op pack in the air, this gas and what? Still be alive right now if you niggas.
It's a pack watch on Elm Street, nigga."
Man walks away cackling. Rip Bozo to his dad. Oh man, it's so dark.
So after Afro just witnessed Freddy Krueger put his dad in a pack and smoke it right in front of his face, his quest for revenge began. Now,
and that's what it's all about, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, the man went through some tough times. Bro got jumped by some bandits while they was playing with his dad's skull. Bro said, "Fetch little nigga," and sends him flying and leaves him for dead. But he ends up getting found by Gino in Otsuru, and he ends up getting raised in a sword fighting orphanage and trained in sword fighting under his master, who is going to be very important later on. So one day Afro's out with Gino in Otsuru selling some fruit, and he ends up overhearing these dudes talking about, "Hey, so is number 2 really back in town?" Yeah, man, apparently he's back from smoking all the ops. So this man Afro overheard this, and he decided,
my dude was such a badass. His name was Afro before the Afro. My God.
I'ma go jump this nigga. So later on, he runs up on bro, beating some cheeks in the room.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Damn. He's the only anime character in history to get laid. Nothing but respect for justice.
I'm like, "Where the number 2, nigga?" And bro's like, "Hey, bro, chill. You see me busy up in here, don't you?" Yeah, fuck all that. Her booty stank anyways. Where's the number 2, nigga?
Damn.
But bro tried to pull out the strap, but Afro slits his throat, makes his shorty pass out, and just straight up murders bro. Bro cock blocked the dude and killed him.
Bro. In that order.
The dude wasn't dead yet, and basically gave him the Thanos speech, "You should have gone for the head," and murks himself. So later on, bro's crew ends up pulling up on Afro and all the kids because they trying to slide back for they nigga. So they pull up on Afro and straight up surround them. They are really about to jump a little kid. They said, "We sliding for background character 384. So Afro said, "All right, then bet." So he started drinking his lemonade, threw the lemonade at bro, and used it as a distraction to take his sword and decapitate bro. Spat his
bro. Oh my God!
And used it as a distraction to take his sword and
Yo, I didn't even notice that when I watched it originally. My man over here slit his jugular and his wrist at the same time. He's like, just in case.
Potato, bro. Spat his hot ass breath in this dude's eyes, cut off dude's arm, makes this guy kill his own teammate, slices this grown ass man in half, but then Gollum comes behind him and grabs him and starts saying, "My precious." But Afro headbutts him, bro misfires and gets a
Oh, that's so dark.
betrayal.
Dude, I love when you have a fight scene in anime, you know, like a 1 versus army type fight scene, where it's not just like the one guy is incredibly overpowered and he just, you know, he runs through them and all of a sudden blood flies out of all of them, they all fall down, they crumple down dead, you know, fairy tale style. But I like when the main character actually, you see him in this fight, this 1v6, where he's actually dodging and weaving in a way that it makes sense how he's taking them down. Like, he has to use his head too. He's not just like 16 levels higher than him. It's not like his power level is 1,000 and his opponent's like power level 4, you know, like Madara. Okay, with Madara, it was epic for a totally other reason, all right? He goes in there, he beats up 5,000 ninja in hand-to-hand combat. That's the most badass thing in the world. But the way this guy fights, he's relatively in the same style.
But then this ugly bum right here ends up whacking him, this Pirates of the Caribbean reject looking motherfucker. Then bro starts stepping on him and saying, "Yeah, we sliding for our nigga, Reggie, cuh." But one of the kids ends up throwing a spear at him and cutting off his ear. This nigga's Mike Tyson. Then Afro jumps up and shoves this blade in bro's neck. But then Afro started saying, "Where's number 2? I'ma kill that nigga."
Damn.
But then bro told him the number 2 is dead and somebody done already killed him. So this is where we're going to end our first flashback sequence, because this is just the first one. Everything will make sense later. So now we go to the present. Now, as we can see, Afro is the holder of the number 2 headband, and
That's right.
he is about to get jumped. So this bandit walk up.
Dude, I love this. When Afro grows up, oh my God. It's like, yes, he's still an ugly man, but he's him.
And he like, well, looks like this is the end of the road for you, Afro Samurai.
True, that's the voice acting, true.
Now, me and my boys about to yank that headband off of that nappy-ass head of yours. You nappy-headed motherfucker. But this man Afro was not.
I am not only a samurai with an afro. I am not only voiced by Samuel Jackson. I am not only Black Elvis Presley, but I am also your canon event.
Phased. Bro spat out the Zaza and hit that pose. So they all start running at this man like some hungry ass hyenas. So bro shoots this musket, but Afro cuts the bullet in half, and it ends up spreading and killing him.
Do you see this? Oh God, how badass is this?
Behind them. And look at all these ugly bastards just running to their death. This was a damn...
These are ugly bastards that didn't make it to hentai. There are two types of ugly bastards. There's the one that survived long enough to make it to a hentai protagonist, and then there are the ones that face Afro Samurai.
Massacre. Not even a fight. I don't even think bro broke a sweat. Look at this dodge. It went through the nigga's head. And this was...
That's why you called me Afro Samurai.
Just disgusting. An absolute bloodbath. Bro sent all these NPCs back to the file logs. So then after it's all over, the lead band is like, wow, why you had to do this to us, nigga? The fuck we do to deserve this, car? And you want to know what Afro's response was? Bro just casually smoked their back. Bro said, rip bum ass nigga.
He had nothing to say to him, bro. Oh God.
Then after that, he went to his imaginary friend Ninja, and bro said, hey, pass that shit, nigga. And look at this monstrous inhale. Bro said, God damn. So after that massacre, word starts spreading out that Afro's back in town. Everybody in this bar is shook. They like, boy, ain't no way in hell.
I love how the art style makes all these characters just like incredibly ugly, and you're like, bro, these guys are so ugly. There's no way they're gonna get uglier. And then after Afro Samurai is done with them, you're like, ah, never mind.
That nigga real. And I know everybody in this bar gotta be high as fuck. It is smoky as shit. Probably smells like straight Black and Miles gas in a 2-pack of ass.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
So this man Afro walk in here and all these sketchy ass motherfuckers are shook. So he walk up to the fine ass bartender, I ain't gonna lie. So she like, hey, how you doing, baby? What you feeling today? Henny, Patron, Crown, Bacardi? I could make a mean ass mojito, nigga. So you think Afro would get a mean ass drink, like just straight Hennessy straight out the bottle? You know what bro said? Lemonade.
Yeah, baby. Dude, when it comes to a badass character, when they don't get the badass drink, that just, it elevates their badassery. It's like Toguro from the Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho, when, like, you know, he's out there, he's beating everyone. He's only using 10% of his power, and he's annihilating everyone. And they walk up to Toguro, and they're like, would you like to get a drink? He's like, I will not get a drink until this is finished. And also, I do not want a drink with alcohol, but I will take a cup of orange juice over ice. And it's like the most terrifying thing you've ever heard in your life.
Ice cold.
What?
Embarrassing. Well, everybody like, hey, what the fuck? Oh, soft ass nigga. Look at this big black nigga looking like Balrog. Bro slams the glass of lemonade. And he's like, yo, pussy ass nigga, you must drink a man's drink, huh? But Afro lifted up his hand and Shawty was like, another one? On his tab? So then Big Boy tried to swing at him.
Oh, big mistake. Big mistake.
But Afro backhands, bro, and sends him in the...
Bro! Without even looking. Look at the size of this man.
Oh, and sends him in the spin cycle.
He is out.
Look at this
Turned this man into a Beyblade.
Spoken Riz. She was like, God damn. So Afro pulls out this crazy ass looking straw. And she's like, damn, you cold as hell. And bro took a mean ass sip and said, God damn. And after that, it was wrapped. The bartender was ready to give up the poom poom. So after Afro left the bar, some dude from the bar followed him, and he ends up pulling out this big-ass crossbow and just started shooting. Bro came ready to hit a lick. So while Afro was blocking all the arrows, bro got desperate, so he pulled out the noob tube. Bro said, I'm getting that headband at any means cost. But Afro came down and just made light work of him. Bro stabbed him in the head. Bro said, night-night, motherfucker. But after he watched this idiot, is where stuff got crazy. This big ass nigga comes from the top.
Dude, look how built this guy. This guy looks like a super heavy samurai Yu-Gi-Oh card, okay? Dude.
Cliff pulls out a fucking RPG.
And then he starts shaking because he knows that there is a 37% chance this RPG will end up his asshole within the next 10 seconds.
And bro shot that thing, and Afro got blown off a cliff. That brother is slumped. So after Afro gets blown off a cliff, he ends up getting found and taken care of by this, oh my God.
That's what it's all about. Riz so strong, man literally can't die. Man goes around and creates healers around him.
Just yacht of a, I guess when you just the number 2 coldest nigga in the world, you usually get all the bad bitches, don't you? But Shawty was so bad, she even had this man Afro mesmerized. He ended up seeing her butt booty naked. She looked at him like, hey. And bro just looked at her and said, yacht. But little
I don't think he actually said that, but I approve. I approve.
the Afro knows shawty was two-timing him the whole time. She was working with the goddamn Peanut Head Collective, the ones that shot Afro off the cliff. So she asked him to stay. She like, hey, so can you watch these fireworks with me? So they went outside, started watching these fireworks, and she just got freaky as shit. She started rubbing up on this man's arm, started kissing him. So obviously,
I mean, whatever happens to all of us, I guess, right? Oh no, maybe not you guys, chat, but you know, whatever. That's just your average Tuesday, you know what I'm saying?
that man Afro was like, oh, I'm busting the shit out of these cheeks. And yeah, you know what happened next. Turn on the R&B music, nigga.
It's something about the girl.
These are my hands, YouTube. These are my hands.
All right, okay.
As you can see, I'm just clapping to congratulate a young nigga for getting some ass.
Listen. Oh, man. It's like she knows she's going to betray him anyway. She's working with the team. She is working with the team that is there trying to kill him, okay? But she still puts out because of how much Riz he has.
So after Afro dropped off the BBC Glizzy destruction, shawty said, "F all this, I can't do this no more." She ends up betraying the league.
Yo! Bro! Dick's so good, she betrays her entire league. Oh my god! That's wild! She's an assassin working for like a cult, okay? But his Riz was so strong! Yo, I didn't remember this. That's insane! What? Now that is Riz, ladies and gentlemen.
Peanut heads. She was like, nah, I can't do this. The BBC too good. But actually the reason was, this is actually his childhood friend Otsuru the whole time. The one that straight up found him when he was left for dead. And she said she wanted to watch the fireworks with him before she died.
Awesome.
So while they having this sentimental ass conversation, they end up getting ran up on by the ops. So Afro's telling this shawty, you need to get the stepping button.
No!
And the peanut head on
No! This is why old men in anime are so scary. They'll do anything!
top like, stupid bitch letting the
Horniness will not get in my way.
BBC hypnotize you and shit. And then they just straight up burnt the house down, bro. And this man Afro was hurt. But this done made the man even more revenge driven. Bro was like, first my dad, now my shawty? Nah, nigga, that ain't gonna do. And then this man Ninja come out and he started talking saying, hey, my brother, I mean.
Dude, I love how this man has like this one high imaginary friend. It's like if you could have picked an imaginary friend, can you have picked a not high one?
At least you got the hit. Now keep this picture.
Oh my god.
So Afro goes up and runs up on the Empty Seven clan, or basically what I've been calling them the whole time, the League of Peanut Heads or the Peanut Head Collective. I mean, they basically the League of Shadows with peanut heads. But anyways, they ended up making a robot clone of this man. Look at his blood, his face, and his doppelganger. Bro doing the same thing that he doing. So Afro started getting into it with the Afro bot, but I ain't gonna lie, Afro was getting whooped. And then the Peanut Heads,
the only person that could defeat me, myself.
On top like, yes, my brothers, witness that nappy-headed ass nigga get his ass whooped. But that man Afro had to lock in, so that man had to unlock the earliest form of Ultra Instinct, but we ain't know what the hell to call this back in 2007, so he unlocked the power of Bob and Weave. And look at his elegant ass jump. Then he just slices bro right down the middle.
Not even I can defeat me.
Light work of that phony ass AI. So later on, while he's basically raiding their palace, he ends up running up on this one peanut head, and bro is just sitting there.
Yo, what? This is like the opposite of the bow head indentation from headphones. You know how every streamer that like streams full time, they have that weird indentation on their head from their headphones? This dude has the opposite.
With some damn headphones on his head. I don't know what bro listening to, but it sounded like he listened to some Cardi leaks. Bro saying, she sucked on my dick. I put out her back. Look at the floor. Look at BBC.
No! Was that an Adam reference?
Bro just starts pouring some tea, then just starts bowing down saying, please just let me listen to my Cardi leaks in peace. So after Afro passed him, he ends up running up on the big ass dude that shot him off the cliff. But Afro made short work of this bozo. Bro came from the roof and said, this is for my shawty. But then dude spawned more peanut heads from his backpack. This nigga.
God damn it, I love this show. Of course.
It's Cell, bro, just pooped out the Cell Juniors. So they straight up surround him. So this one run at him, but Afro shoves the sheath of the sword in his chest, and he just throws him at the other dude. And bro's like, oh shit, Get off me, brother 5! But Afro just picks up this.
Just so simply, the way he simply, with no expression, just slowly pushes the sword through them.
Sword and just makes a peanut kebab. So about 5 minutes later, he walks into this next room, and Blood right here think he playing Splinter Cell. Bro thinks he's camouflaged in the bodies with his night vision, but this man probably had the most brutal death in this entire show.
Oh,
so he trying to
I don't remember. Oh God, I'm scared.
But then he looking in the thing, he like, wait a minute.
Oh no!
Where'd he go? Afro cuts this man's eyes and shoves the thing in his eye sockets. Oh my goodness.
Fatality. My God.
Nah, what's even more crazy, this damn Afro bot came back. So then they start having the fight of the century. This hoe goes up to Kingdom Come, and then they just start fighting while falling through the clouds. But that man Afro got a good stab on him, and the robot was like, oh shit, danger, danger. And Afro
I have shit yourself.
just slams the robot back into the palace. And then the sword comes down right into its head, and the robot ends up blowing a load. Pause, but literally, nigga said, that felt good. So after Afro cooked the entire league of peanut heads and spun back for his shawty, he ends up running up on a man with a
You recognize that, huh?
teddy bear on his head. I've been waiting a long time for this, Afro Samurai. This nigga is breathing and sounding like Darth Vader. This man Samuel L. Jackson must have loved that role as Mace Windu, cause this entire fight was a Star Wars reference. But this man Afro does not draw his sword, and he just starts running away. And then he started getting cooked a little bit. So Teddy Bear Darth Vader's like, how dare you mock me, nigga? I mean, you're already one with the dark side, are you not?
Oh my God. Like, I'm so happy he can make these jokes.
Hey nigga, that's kinda racist. Quiet, you ignorant imbecile. I'm just speaking the facts. He jumps up and just slams him through this entire building. So then he ends up taking off the teddy bear mask, and this is his other childhood friend, Gino. So now we end up moving to our second flashback and how this man Afro actually got the #2 headband. So do you remember his master that took him in and raised him and trained him in sword fighting? Yeah, Brody had the #2 headband the whole time. But this man Afro,
Chekhov's gun. Except every single character introduced ever is Chekhov's gun, and someone that... Dude, the beauty of Afro Samurai is that every character that Afro Samurai meets throughout the entire journey is someone that he either fails to protect from dying or someone he has to kill. That's the entire cast in a nutshell. All right, a lot of people compare Afro Samurai to like Guts from Berserk, like how he has to like fight and struggle and all these people are dying. No. In Berserk, some people survive. In Afro Samurai, everyone must die.
said, I do not care if you are my master. I need that musty ass headband, nigga. And he's like, do you dare fight me, boy? I raised you. I was the father that stepped up. But all these bandits end up running up on them and all they students, because everybody wants that #2 headband. But it was a literal bloodbath. All of Afro's friends just started dying. Gino got his back blown out. And then after this, his master turns around and he's like, Afro, do you want this fade? And of course Afro was like, yeah. So Afro just straight up offed his master. Bro said, you are not my dad. So that man Gino got up and he was like, Afro, what have you done? You're my brother, Afro. I mean, even though you're already—
You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
On the dark side. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
What just happened? I feel so bad whenever I do that. Whenever I make a completely random reference and then it's like, yep, we have the same brain cell. It's just, what can I say?
My bad, cuz. And that man Gino fell off a cliff.
Damn.
And after that day, Ninja was born to help Afro cope. And Gino—
Just my visual hockey's too strong, you know what I'm saying?
Was found by the League of Peanut Heads and turned into Darth Teddy Bear. So after Afro sheds Ninja from his conscience because bro was like, I gotta tap in, Afro finally got serious and they started really scrapping. But this man Afro said enough of this bullshit and hits this man with a critical hit. That man really hit him with the, even though you was my brother, you could still get cooked.
What's so wild is that this man killed him twice.
Rest in piss, bozo. So finally, after all the—
And banged his sister. I mean, but whatever. That's just the fate of every woman in Afro Samurai.
The long years in the rampage this man has gone on, Afro is now about to slide for his pops. This man Justice, aka Freddy Krueger, just sitting here looking malnourished as fuck, looking like a dried sponge, starts saying, "Damn time, little nigga. In all honesty, I was getting bored. But it looks like your black ass has finally came to spin for your pappy." So Freddy jumped up and shoot him and told him, "Get ready to join your daddy, nigga."
Dude, I love how, because this guy is more powerful and is a better fighter or whatever, you can't dodge his bullets. This man could slice bullets. Why is his bullets any faster than anyone else's bullets? It doesn't matter, okay? This fight is epic.
So this man just started blasting, bro. This nigga has a infinite mag. He hasn't reloaded once. But that man Afro got in close and cut off his arms. But this man Freddy said, "You've fallen into my trap, dumb."
Is that not the most anime thing you've ever heard? It's like the guy slices off his arms. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. You've fallen right for my ploy.
And it is finally revealed how this man killed Afro's dad. Bro has a third arm in his back. But Afro counters it and slits bro's throat, and that nigga's head is hanging on for dear life. It's not that easy to kill Freddy. Bro reattaches his head and earthbends this nigga to heaven. So bro thinks he stabbed him through the head, but bro's aim is garbage. Right. He stabbed him through the afro.
That's right, baby. Afro Samurai. It comes around. I told you, everything in this show is Chekhov's gun to make his fights more awesome. Every character introduced is gonna have to be in a fight scene, either getting murdered or doing murdering.
So Afro comes down and shish kebabs this nigga. Fatality. And that man Afro finally became the coldest nigga in the land.
Damn,
for now.
Bro. What the frick was that?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you could tell, that was a long-ass Exhibit A. Because to be honest with you, that's the only shit bro needed. But Exhibit B stands for bonus. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a little bonus exhibit from yours truly? So after you know the whole main story happens, there's a movie after this where some bad—
I'm not sure if I watched this movie. Like, I watched the show, but I don't remember if I actually watched the movie.
Bitch comes and tries to fuck up this whole nigga's life, and she is also another one of Afro's childhood friends.
I'm telling you, that's how it works. All the childhood friends have to come back at some point, either to get rizzed or murdered, or both.
Why is all of his childhood friends trying to kill him? So she ends up taking the #1 headband from him and ends up resurrecting this man's dad. But what we are gonna be focusing on is actually none of that. There is a certain fight in this movie that will deadass make you question your morals. And you will realize, even though this man Afro is the protagonist, this man is no damn hero. So since—
I'm telling you, you know what you're getting into, that his main adversary's name is Justice. If his enemy is named Justice, then what is he?
Afro lost the #1 headband. Afro had to go and search for the #2 again. So later on, while he's on his journey, he runs into some motherfucker looking like he just got off the set of Pocahontas kidnapping some kid. But obviously, bro started shitting bricks when he realized, oh shit, nigga, that's Afro. So bro tried to shoot him with his shorty, but that man got cooked in like 0.5 seconds. Blood got his face sliced off. So then this man's dad comes, and he's like, hey bro, I appreciate—
Oh my god, why is that dude so hot? What the hell?
You saving my kid and everything, dude. Judging by your appearance, are you here for Rolling Loud, brah?
What?
You've got to be. Come on, bro. Let's go get some drinks before the concert. And this man was not lying. While Afro was getting drinks with this man, these motherfuckers is dead ass having a music festival. Look at the dude right here, bro, like, yo, y'all know what the fuck going on? It's your boy DJ Noodle Barnacle in this motherfucker. Make some motherfucking noise! I want all your bitches and niggas to get the fucking jumping. Let's get it! So
I love that he left this part in the video. It was like, yeah, we're just putting this in.
While everybody's outside right now enjoying Rolling Loud with DJ Noodle Barnacle, Afro's in here with the mystery man. So bro's like, cheers, brah. Watch me shotgun this shit. So while they continue to talk, the man says, you know, dude, he's not even my real kid, man. You see, his father died to a nigga with an afro. So yeah, this is a #2 headband holder, Shichiguro. But see, here's the thing. Bro actually has good intentions because he wants to hide the number 2 headband to stop the bloodshed. But this man Afro did not care at all. Bro will stop at nothing to get that musty ass headband. So they go outside.
Well, it's the guy's own fault for telling him. Can't you just tear it up? Can't you just throw it away? Can't you just put it into the fiery doom of Mordor?
And
you don't have to carry it around with you.
About to duel. So Shichigoro's like, you know, bro, I really thought we could have been good friends, brah, but you
can never be good friends with someone that's hair covers one of their eyes. That is the biggest sociopath indicator of all time.
Vengeance blinds you, bro. Not.
What's the lore of these headbands? Clout. The lore is clout.
Not cool. So they start to scrap, and it looks like these dudes are just dead even. So Afro tries to land a strike, but bro stops it with chains on his forearm. Damn. And he just got this big ass chain hanging. Bro got all this ice. This nigga Karapika. All bro missing is a shovel. So he just.
Oh, the reference. Oh, the reference. Dude, I love that scene so much. It's just, now is a good time to remind you all that Kurapika brought a shovel to a fight.
Started whipping that hoe, had Afro on his heels. So Afro said, to hell with this. Let's have a change of scenery. So they run out to the festival and start fighting in front of everybody. They even started fighting in the damn floor. So while they fighting, the bad shorty's out here watching from a distance. So she calls up DJ Noodle Barnacle and tells him, play my shit, baby. What? So bro pulls out his mixtape. Nigga said, I'm about to go platinum with this. And they end up getting jumped by the damn Foot Clan.
No.
I guess this man Shredder said, y'all.
Look at, they literally had Shredder.
Let's get ready for my trial.
Okay, that's not from Afro.
So this man.
Whew, I got scared for a second. I was like, wait, what? No way he's there.
Afro had to deal with these middle of the boss fight NPCs. So after these two literally.
Dude, this is what happens when, you know, you're playing a boss fight and all of a sudden a couple of skeletons spawn in the same room as the boss. It's like, bro, why? Why? You're just wasting my time.
Murder the entire Foot Clan. Chichi-Girl's like, let's go ahead, finish this off, brah. Mano a mano, bro. So they started scrapping again, and they are still dead even. But this man Afro pulled out one of the dirtiest tricks I have ever seen. DJ Noodle Barnacle drops from the float. Afro grabs him and pushes him to Chichi-Girl, uses him as a body shield, and stabs Chichi-Girl through the DJ.
Bro, man is a demon. I love how they didn't make believe he's a good guy. I'm so grateful when a show has a protagonist that does like these bad things, but they're not like trying to paint it in a light that he's a good dude. No, dude's a monster.
Ain't no way this nigga just used DJ Noodle Barnacle as a body shield. And that man ended up killing Shichiguro and taking that number 2 headband back right in front of his son. This man Afro has basically killed both of this little kid's father figures. And before he left, he had to say,
this man became the person he was sought to destroy. This man literally became exactly what started him on his path of vengeance and destruction.
Say a prayer for that pack. God is good. God is great. Let us thank him for this pack. Amen. And leaves this little ugly ass boy with this terrible ass haircut to grieve over his dead father. And after the fight, you want to know what Afro did? But no, it actually gets crazier from here. So after this man basically killed his Frankenstein ass father and got the number 1 headband back, the little boy ended up following him. And Afro mean mugs little bro and hands him the number 2 headband and tells him, come get it back in blood. He did this kid the exact same way Justice did him all those years ago. And the cycle of revenge continues. No, bro. This nigga's a demon. Well, that's a dark way to end off a video. Well, at least it can't possibly get worse than this.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh my god, dude. How messed up is that story? But how badass is that story?
Hold down in the manga at the end, Kotaro face off with Afro, but he... Oh, I'm a fucking puke. I'm fucking sick!
Bro, that was wild! That was a great video. That was a great video, CJ, Mr. Dachamp. Bro became the villain. Dude, I love a story like that. I love the full circle stories. I feel like they tell a story so much more complete, in such a more complete way than stories where the main character is just a good guy that's being good. No, someone that is set down that path of revenge and tragedy and murder to achieve a goal, that person's gonna be a monster. And I really think that this does a better job at exploring that.
Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.